What if I could tell you you could actually get paid to then buy everybody Christmas presents at Christmas? Would that be awesome? So here, look, I got some cards. These are just some cards that I carry around with me because I need to have access to them all of the time because I use them for different things. But some people, they're like, credit cards are bad. Debt is bad, you know? Not some. All of the most successful companies on the planet are in debt. They don't call it debt. You know what they call it? A line of credit. That's what they call it. And that's what these are called. They're not called debt cards. They're called credit cards. And you know the wonderful thing about credit cards is that they have this wonderful thing called balance transfers and money transfers. Now, this is a way where that you could purchase it on one card and you can transfer it, do a balance transfer to another card, and they'll give you a 0% interest-free period. Usually they'll charge a fee. Like one I seen recently was 3.9% fee for then 18 months of interest-free. So let's look at that for a moment. So if I take the 3.9%, divide it by 18 months, that's 0.21, and then times it, let's say, by 12. That means I'm borrowing money at 2.5, nearly 2.6%. Now I'm borrowing that money at 2.6% per year. All I need to do is take the amount of money, and I'm going to explain a little bit about this, more about this in a moment, but take that amount of money and make more than the 2.6% and I'm in profit. So what do I mean by that, and how does this work, and how does this break down? So the first thing is to qualify to see if you can win this credit game. Let me ask you this question. Do you spend money? Most people are going to say, yeah, right, you got to spend money. How do you spend money? Normally people pay in cash, people using debit cards, or whatever it is that they're using. So if you are spending money, rather than spend it on either cash or debit card, use a credit card. This is really good to help build your credit utilization up, your credit score as well, because you're buying, you're paying it off. You're buying, you're paying it off, and that's how they judge what is a good score or not a good score, on the basis of how good you are at doing that. Now, let's look at this. Like most people, what they're going to do is they're going to spend money and use money to buy Christmas presents. So here's the thing. I'm going to say, do not do that. Don't spend your money. And here's why. You could have 1,000, you could have 5,000, you could have 10,000. I don't suggest you spend all that on presents. But anyway, any of these figures, any of these amount of monies, rather than use the cash, and the cash is now gone, you're going to keep that cash. You're going to spend the money that you would normally spend on the credit card. Then you're going to do a balance transfer. What this means is now you've been charged a fixed fee for the balance transfer, and you now got the balance on the credit card, but it's 0% interest now. Now the cash that you've got to get this to work. Now, investing in property, you can learn how to invest in property yourself, and we've been teaching people how to get 20% ROI, 50%, 100%, even in some cases 150, 160% ROI on their property deals. Just one single deal, by the way, this is ROI on their deals. You know, by the way, what is 100%? 100% is doubling your money, so that's what you could do. Yeah, or there's other investment vehicles you could do. You can even just hand your money to someone else who is investing in property. I do this all the time. People can invest in me, they can invest in my company and my deals, and they can get a fixed return on their money. So, by the way, what I'm talking about here is you just got to get this money working for you. Now, all I need to do is make more than 2.6% on this money, which will be crazy. So on £1,000 times 2.6%, all I need to do is, I can't believe I used a calculator for that, but I just wanted to be sure, £26. All I need to do is make £26 on my £1,000. If I got 10,000 pounds, I need to make £260. Now, I just told you there are ways you could double your money. You could turn 10,000 into 20,000. Yeah, you could turn 100,000 into 200,000. Obviously, it depends where you're at. But all I need to do is make more than 2.6%. on my money, and then I'm in profit. So what this actually means is, let's say if I could take my money and make 50% ROI, that means that money is now not only going to be able to pay off this credit card, and this balance when the 0% interest kicks in, but in the meanwhile, I've been able to spend that money, whether it's on this Christmas presents or whatever else is you choose, and then I've got a profit. Why have I got a profit? Because I got the initial money plus the fee that they charge me, and anything I made above that is now mine to keep. Insane? Good or good? Absolutely. But you've got to know how to play this money game. For more investment tips, follow and subscribe to this channel, because there's going to be more coming thick and fast.